I'm Bradley Hoke.
I'm Savanah Hall.
And I'm Codey. Thank you for watching us tonight on our special newscast.
We started tonight's newscast talking about Ferguson and the impact that's had on the nation. Chaos has erupted across the town as many civilians continue to protest the grand jury's decision not to indict Officer Darren Wilson on the murder of Michael Brown.
Movements have also started to arise in major cities across the United States. What transpired has now become a national topic of debate over many issues facing our society today.
So here at the studio, we wondered how others here at Punahou view what is happening in Ferguson. Here are some of the opinions that we received.
I'm here with Miss Louie, my U.S. history teacher. So, Miss Louie, what are your thoughts about the Ferguson case?
Well, I think the case is an interesting situation happening in the United States because of the way people are reacting to it. And it shows sort of the different ideas about race in the country and how different people feel about it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Do you think race was a main point in the incident?
Yes, Codey. Well, I think race was the reason why people in the country are reacting the way they are because of the historical kind of views about race and what's happened in our country systemically.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What are your reactions on the decision of the grand jury?
Well, I think in the Ferguson case, there are a lot of different perspectives around whether or not the officer should have used force and if the force was appropriate. And I think in Ferguson there are different testimonies from witnesses, so I could see both sides of the argument. I think in some of the other cases that involve race, sometimes the decisions of the grand juries aren't as muddled, and it seems confusing as to why officers aren't being indicted. So I think it's interesting looking at the Ferguson case in the context of a lot of other cases around race and police and justice and stuff.
Okay, thank you.
All right, you're welcome.
Thanks, Codey. And now to Sam Sutherland, who is with a Punahou student, to hear their opinions on Ferguson.
Hello, I'm with the Kaiko Manson. This is Kaiko. What's up? So Kaiko, we're doing an interview for the Ferguson case, and the question arises, where's the data? And when talking about the Ferguson case, Kaiko, so what do you know about the Ferguson case?
I know there's a lot of confusion that revolving around what happened. I mean, there are a few facts, but a lot of the different information has been diluted by the press, by the people that are in Ferguson, and then also the cops. Like, it's really hard to know who's the real bad guy in this situation, or even if there is a bad guy, or if there's just some kind of miscommunication.
So a study was taken on how often the use of excessive force, and it was 98.6% in all the cases that were used. And so no excessive force was used. Why do you think the Ferguson case is like such a debatable topic right now?
Well, I mean, it's been blown up a lot by the press because, I mean, they act like he was like a little kid, but honestly, the guy was huge. It's kind of scary. And right beforehand, they have footage of him robbing a convenience store. So it's not like he was out selling Bibles or something like that, like they're making it out to be, or like going to the library. But I mean, that's still no excuse to kill someone. I think that if we were able to see exactly what happened, then I'd be able to make a sound judgment or whatever. But I think that I don't think it's justified that he was shot. But if the cop did everything that he was supposed to do and followed the rules, then he can't really be convicted for anything.
All right. So, with all this going on, why do you think that all the Ferguson family is protesting against why it happened?
I think it's been a long time coming with the police force it's predominantly a white police force, and I think that the people of Ferguson have feel as though they're victims of the police force, because I mean, honestly, there's probably like there's probably corruption and all that kind of stuff. But I mean, you need to remember that in any organization or group of people, there's always going to be bad and good people. Like that's just how it works. That's the human condition. There's always going to be someone that's not good. That's a good person. And so I believe that the Ferguson thing is it's not a very good way to protest, because I mean, if you look at like previous protests like Martin Luther King Jr. and all those kind of guys, it was peaceful protests, and that's why they're so effective. But now with riots and all violence and stuff, it's not respectable, and so it's less effective.
Yes. All right. Well, thank you, Kaiko, for your time.
My pleasure.
And it's back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Sam, for that awesome interview. I think it's important to understand both student and teacher perspectives on this important topic.
That's right, Brad. High school is always portrayed as having geeks, jocks, or some other type of group. Our very own Savanah Hall and Jordan Tanavasa decided to investigate if there are type of cliques here at Punahou.
We wanted to know whether the clique's exclusiveness is self-imposed or based on racial differences. So now we go to Jordan, standing by.
I'm here with Brandon Hero, and Brandon, I have a few questions for you regarding cliques.
Sounds good.
So, Brandon, what is your definition of a clique?
Well, Jordan, my definition of a clique is a group of people who are very like-minded, together, agreeable, and they have a lot of fun together.
Yes, so, Brandon, are you part of any cliques yourself?
I would like to say I am. I feel like I hang out basically with all the people who play sports in the back of the library, It's fun, I like them, they like me, and have a good time.
Okay. Do you believe that your clique is exclusive or inclusive?
I feel we're very exclusive, We don't care who we are. We just general with the flow, and we're as one, We don't really care about who's who, and
So, Brandon, does your clique have any requirements? For example, is race a factor in who you hang out with?
Absolutely not. We're all about equality. Spreading the love.
Yes, definitely.
Exactly.
To close, Brandon, do you think being in a clique is a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, it is a good thing in terms of, you get to be with your friends and you have a close, group of people. It also is a bad thing because, some guys could be excluded and that could be a problem.
I totally agree with you, Brandon.
Thank you, man.
Well, thank you for your cooperation and for sharing us with us. Your
thoughts. It's always a pleasure.
Thanks. Hi, I'm here with Ron Lee Lakalaka, and Ron Lee, I have a few questions for you regarding cliques.
Interesting.
So, are you a part of any cliques yourself, Ron Lee?
Yes, I am part of a clique. I'm part of many cliques.
Like, what cliques are you part of, Ron Lee?
I'm part of, many cliques, such as sports cliques, people who I hang out in school with, people who live near me.
Okay. Do you believe that your clique or cliques are inclusive or exclusive?
Inclusive.
Inclusive? Okay. Does your cliques that you hang out with, do they have any requirements? Like, for example, is race a factor in who you hang out with?
No, race is not a factor of who I hang out with, because I'm a very open guy, and so I'm very friendly and very warm-hearted.
Well, thank you, Ron Lee, for your cooperation and for sharing your thoughts with us. And now we send it back to Savanah.
Hello, I'm here with Janie Schaefer. We're going to talk about her opinion on cliques. So, Janie, do you believe that your friend group is inclusive or exclusive?
I think to an extent my friend group is both. Like, they're inclusive to other people, but can often be seen as exclusive because we are a tight-knit group of girls and everything. And we've kind of been given a name which kind of makes us seem like a thing apart of everyone else and excludes us. But I think what people don't know or think about is that we're actually really inclusive. And because me personally, I hang out with multiple groups of friends, I think. I'm personally not exclusive. And I think my friend groups can be inclusive and exclusive.
So to an extent, you think that outsiders kind of give your friend group an exclusive feel, like everyone portrays you guys as exclusive
Yeah.
because of like their own opinions.
Yeah, definitely. I think people definitely will think that at first that we're really exclusive.
So does your clique have any requirements? For example, is race a factor in who's a part of your clique?
No. Oh wow, no. No, not at all. No. No. We've never had like requirements like you have to be this or this. Like I've never heard that. So no. I'd hope no friend groups have that. That'd be really bad.
Very nice. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now back to you guys at the studio.
Thanks, Jordan and Savannah. Those interviews gave us a lot of information about the cliques here at Punahou. Well, that wraps it up here in the studio.
Thank you all for watching this evening and have a wonderful rest of your day. Aloha.